Doesn't look like I can hurt that, so that's probably just a trap. Alright, you want to... Killed my dog. Remind me to go full John Wick on you later. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Maru Dark from Circuit Studios, back with another episode of Let's Play Rune Fencer Illyia, the demo. Road to 100%. And in the last episode, we actually managed to defeat the Teal Knight. Or, I'm sorry, the Queen's Knight again. But this time after getting all of the items required for the super secret bonus area, which is where we're going to today. So we unlocked a new area. We unlocked potentially a new boss at the end of that. I don't know how long this section is going to be, so this could be the last episode, it could be 2 more episodes. Making our way through the Raindrop Sanctuary. So everything from this point forward is going to be completely blind. We start off with these plant dogs. Or some new rune to begin with. Shambler Familiar is the companion spell. Summons a friendly shambler to defend you. So, let's see. Bestiary. I guess those things are called shamblers. Yep. A growth of grass and vines, moves back and forth on the ground and hides amongst the grass and moss. Basically, this rune allows us to summon one as a familiar companion. Ooh, I like that deer up there on the wall. It's really nice. This whole area is very pretty. I guess this would be the equivalent of like the Queen's Garden in Hollow Knight. So let's see what this rune does. Interesting. Okay, so those can be destroyed. I assume that enemy was only placed there specifically to alert us of the fact that there's a plant trap and what it does. That's good game design right there. Interesting, our familiar friend came up here. I know the familiars can take damage, and from what I understand, you can heal them as well. Not sure if I mentioned that yet. What's this thing? Telling us to go to the right. I want to see what's up here first. Okay. Oh. You kicked my dog! Doesn't look like I can hurt that, so that's probably just a trap. Alright, you want to... Killed my dog. Remind me to go full John Wick on you later. Okay, so we have a shrine here. Save. Eat some food. Because we have no idea what's awaiting us around the corner. So remember before how we could pet the cat? I do know that there are going to be other animals that we can pet. One of them is probably on the other side of this door here. I'm not going to spoil what it is. You'll see it if we get to it. Let's wait for you to go by. Okay. This thing came back. Ah. That's the moon petal again. Okay. gotten a lot of use out of the spear, I think, so... Although maybe we want to hold on to that for the boss. We'll hold on to it for now, until we find a use for this other stuff. Gotta check all the walls, in classic Metroid fashion. Okay. Bad dog. Dried vine. Okay. More cooking ingredients. This whole area is so pretty. So in the last episode we were talking about 90s shows, and one that I forgot to mention was, of course, Pokemon. Pokemon was a staple of every millennial kid's childhood. I was old enough to remember Red and Blue when they first came out. Oh, we're poisoned. This area is quite dangerous. Alright. Anyway, so I was old enough to remember when Red and Blue first came out, and Pokemon Yellow, which were very cool at the time, or the original Game Boy. And then of course you had the TV show, which the theme song to that completely rocks, especially for the first movie. That was incredibly hype when we first got to learn about Mewtwo. But sort of after Yellow and after, I want to say season 3 or 4, when they went to the Johto region and the islands, and after Pokemon Yellow, after that whole period, I kind of stopped caring so much about Pokemon. I know it's still pretty popular to this day, but it just got to be too much for me, man. You know, I remember I could memorize the names and abilities of all the first original 150 and a couple of the second gen, but after you're starting to get into 4, 5, 600, it's like, I have a life, you know? And apparently I have a death. That's not to say there aren't still awesome characters among later gen Pokemon. Like, if you're not a professional video game player, if you're not a speedrunner, like if you don't do like what Small Ant does, for instance, then I really think that a lot of games have just become too large to where it becomes a full-time job just to play them. Which is great for streamers, you know, it's great for Linkus, great for Wonderbots, people like that. But for the rest of us, where video gaming and streaming isn't our full-time job, you know, there's just too much stuff to do. Like that Lion King song, you know. There's more to see than can ever be seen. More to do than can ever be done. That's fine, we'll take the poison. Interesting, so once poison is maxed out, we actually will take damage over time. I wonder if that's going to be permanent, or if we need to get rid of that somehow. Well, we can extend our life a little bit with this. Continuing through the poison and making stupid mistakes. Yeah, we're gonna die again. This is not good. Clearly being in those is not good. Clearly being in that is not good either. I think that's a death. Didn't see whether it was the poison that killed us or the spikes. I'll have to watch the replay on that. I don't know why I keep going up there. Fortunately, we don't have anything to deal with poison. Why don't we try going the other way and see what's over there? We don't need our doggy friend just yet. Keeping an eye on the poison meter in the upper left there. So any chance that it can go down is a good thing. Alright, so we have a key here. Do we have a key for this? Looks like it's locked. There's a flower symbol engraved into the door and a small hole. Looks like I need some kind of key. How annoying. Oh, you know what? That's probably what the Queen's key is that Lasaith tells us. Which is gonna suck, because we're gonna have to grind up money a lot. Where does that go? It goes down there. Back up. Interesting. Alright, so we are gonna have to grind money to get the Queen's key. So speaking of the Lion King, Disney movies were another popular thing growing up. Particularly the original animated ones, so like the original Aladdin, Lion King, Little Mermaid. They're really only... Okay, that was very cleverly hidden. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take damage, that's what we're gonna do. Have a taste of your own medicine. Things are so dangerous. For a animal sacrifice here. Sorry, doggo. Alright, this poison is no joke. We're gonna die again, I bet. Yeah, so of the new Disney movies that came out, the sort of live-action remakes, kind of have no desire to see any of them. Or at least most of them. I've heard that Cinderella's pretty good. I have next to no desire to see The Little Mermaid, even though I like Awkwafina and David Diggs a lot. The Aladdin movie, my brother says is good, but, you know, I'm really leery about that. Should be more leery about these dogs. Tell you two that I do like, though, which were actually very good. One is Maleficent, and the other is Cruella. The reason why I think those are so different and unique among all the rest is because they're actually original stories. They're not just flat-out remakes. Okay. Alright. So I need to know that this red part here is the side of its mouth, and on the other side of that is its center. Okay. Doing better. Making our way downtown. Cutting grass, getting blasted with poison. You're a Leapy Boy. A Leapy Leaf. Yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta be a different entry. Flowers. Flowered Shambler. Shambler that has bloomed beautiful flowers. Leaps energetically at its prey. There's flowers, and squirrels, and fish, and frogs. Aw, you asshole. I want to know if I can actually kill these. Can. Okay. Oh, you know what? They're probably going to give me poison rune. Like what we saw in the Ghost Grotto. No, they're not. Okay. Get a Shambler. Oh, I see. If we change runes, we lose our familiar. It's not cool. We're still taking poison damage. That's not cool. Man, getting through here is really rough. Pretty much can't touch that stuff at all. Alright, let's get some information. We'll see if it's actually possible to completely die due to poison, or if the game is merciful. Either way, this means that whatever our next hit is death. We do know that we can kill these now. Are there any secrets over here? This looks like it might be a secret. Of course, I stood in the poison like an idiot. Alright. Looks like the game is merciful and it won't take your last bit of health from poison. Of course, now I'm basically stuck. What do you guys think as far as, like, the whole Pokemon, Disney, 90s show stuff? Do you like the new action remakes, or are you fans of the originals? Okay. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, as I always say. Whap our dog with a newspaper. Oh. You thought you had me. This area is so dangerous. Have I mentioned that yet? Some of the newer Disney movies, like the animated ones, are actually pretty good. So like Tangled, Moana, Want That Money, Princess and the Frog is very good. I think having the moon petal might be better for us here. Because it can at least do some ranged attack. One Disney movie I watched recently that was not very good at all was Wish. The one that they came out with for the 100th anniversary. Normally I'm pretty permissive when it comes to stuff. Like, I'll give it a chance, and I'm usually pretty forgiving and, like, understanding because I know a lot of hard work goes into things like that. And being able to see things from other people's perspective. But this is just one movie that was not good at all. That's not to say it didn't have potential. It tried to be good. And there were a lot of things that, had they made different decisions, had the executives not gotten involved in it, I think it could have been something very special. Just the main character was completely unlikable. Some of the songs were pretty banging though. If it's not us, then who will? Oh, I'm pogo in this thing. That song was pretty fire. And also, Chris Pine's song. Thought he did a very good job. This is the thanks I get. Oh. Well, actually, kinda, yeah. Mask fragment obtained. Thank you, doggo. What does this do? A certain somebody may want these. Fragments of a smooth stone mask worn by members of the enigmatic Order of the Mask. One side of the stone is delicately inscribed with archaic runes. Interesting. So someone's going to be collecting mask fragments. We're getting just fragments of everything here. Fragments of our childhood. Oh, I see. Okay. That's back down there. Make our way up here. Knowing what I know now. That's the one thing about that song, man, is like one of the biggest criticisms that everybody's had about that movie is that Chris Pine's character, Magnifico, is actually the good guy. Which I can kind of see. Make our way past this. So I think that, again, it had a lot of potential. They could have made him a very sinister villain had they given him the proper motivations. But just there was no reason for him to be a bad guy, really. He didn't really desire power. He already had everything he could ever want. And I kind of would have wanted the whip, to be honest. Actually, this is very fortunate because we were just lamenting not having the ability to get a whip. This is the healing I get. Bad doggy. Play dead. Oh look, speaking of doggies. Look at that. Excuse me, I'm admiring the artwork here. Like a greyhound or a whippet. Some kind of hound. Man, this place is so beautiful. Have I ever mentioned that the devs put a lot of love and care into this game? We gotta watch out for those Venus flytrap things. Ah, crap. Poisoned again. This area is so brutal. Remember we were having trouble on those two whip guys? Hold on. You hear that, right? Okay, that's just that platform. Almost looks like we should be able to stand on those. Alright, we need to heal again. It's just gonna keep damaging us. I'm wondering if that root... Excuse me. I almost did it again. Jesus. I'm wondering if that root thing allows us to have poison immunity. I feel like there was +1 for friendly fire. Might as well be using this. Aw, poor thing. I almost felt bad doing that. There's a skelly boy up there. think if we die again, I'm gonna wind up going the other way. Oh, our poison seems to have worn off. A knife guy. No more Mr. Knife Guy. Just take our time. Perfectly predictable. Just don't be stupid. Just hanging out there. Okay. Oh, thank God, money. Been hurting for that. Wait. You. I don't want to die to a dog. Heal up again. Alright, we're doing okay. This is the furthest we've ever been. No, I want that. Yeah. I'm kidding. What, a strawberry? Seedberry. Fruit is often soaked in a bowl of sugar or honey to sweeten it. I don't think we have either of those. Grilled plant vine. Yeah, the dried vine's gotta give some kind of poison protection, I think. Or you know what? Didn't we have... We had something that healed blight. I wonder if blight is different from poison. Actually, I know it is. Is there anything down here? Yes, but do we want to drop down there is the question. How are we going to get back up? Looks like the right side allows us to get back up, so let's drop down here. More berries. Can't break through the wall. Where does this go? Oh, there's a chest down here. Might as well get that now that we've expended our moon blade. Swan. Stop looking at me, Swan! I didn't even see what we got in the chest. I think it was just money. Or possibly, another strawberry. We're getting a lot of strawberries. An interesting little detail. So, see how this water is running down here? If you look at the wall, it looks like it's eroded through all that. Alright, so let's go this way. All this foliage around, I probably should have, picked the one that allows us to get money from the grass. If we're gonna need to save up for the Queen's Key. Go up. Come here, Mr. Doggo. Well, speaking of dogs, I've always had dogs in my family. Starting, pretty much from the day I was born. We had a German Shepherd, her name was Ceci. And me being a one-year-old child with no sense of awareness or morality or anything of that nature, playing with a little plastic hammer and wound up bopping her on the nose. And of course, she being a dog who didn't know any better and was just trying to defend herself, wound up biting me, left a permanent scar on my face. Oh, poor doggy. I keep doing awful things to dogs, and it pains me so. I see the Venus flytrap over there. How am I gonna get back over there? I need to focus here. Right. Yeah, so unfortunate as it was, my parents had to put her down, because obviously you can't have a dog biting, even though it was my fault, even though I was only 1 year old. So, very tragic. Oh, I like the little ladder there. Interesting. Royal jelly. Is that a reagent? That is a reagent. Heals poison and boosts poison resistance. Okay, so that's what we were looking for before. I'm wondering if it'd be worth it to combine these two. Of course, we have to make our way to a shrine first. So we did have a cat at one point. Not honestly the biggest fan of cats. I know some people are. I personally am much more of a dog person. And not just any dog really, I like big dogs. So German Shepherds, Huskies, Malamutes, that kind of thing. Not particularly a fan of little yappy dogs. I don't want to see what's through that other area. We also should go back just to get the save shrine. Although it's going to be a lot of backtracking. Maybe we save the backtracking for when we go to get the key. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of little yappy dogs. Those dogs that just give you like the 1,000-yard empty stare. I'm sure you know exactly the kind I'm talking about. Also not a fan of making stupid mistakes like that. So we had a cat at one point, and interestingly, every year on Father's Day, they would bring home a mouse for my dad, and just kind of leave a dead mouse on the doorstep. At our childhood house, we had a dirt cellar, and one of our cats went missing for the longest time. We found him months later, just kind of living in the back of the dirt cellar there, behind a wall. That thudding is so unnerving. Alright, so we went down there. Now the only way is forward. How am I gonna get that guy? I think we might have to... Wow, he just died instantly. I guess that wasn't so bad. Can I reach you is the question. Alright, so it looks like every time we go through there, it takes about 1/3 of our poison meter. So we definitely don't want to touch that. But we also have a little bit of forgiveness here. May as well get another one of these, just so we can have something. Alright, you're gone. I feel like we should be able to jump up there. Maybe want to get rid of this guy first. Maybe if we triple jump off there? Oh, but then we have to get rid of this guy first. Alright, so I think his ball only does contact damage if we get hit by it. We can't be more poisoned than we already are. Heal up. Alright. Taking my own advice, let's just get rid of this guy. That way we don't accidentally fall into more poison. Alright, so now we're free and clear to play as we want. Alright, nice try, Illyia, but I wanted you to do that off of here. Nice. Is this a shard? What is this? Another Royal Medallion shard. We almost have enough for another full. Very cool trick jumps. So the one dog we had the longest was sort of a Shepherd Beagle mix. He was a great dog. I love that dog. We had him for a very long time. He was a rescue. We got him originally from a shelter in Virginia. He got his paw caught in a bear trap when he was like a year old. But he wound up living to be, I want to say like 15 years old. He loved the outdoors. He loved chasing squirrels. Of course, he had the bark of a beagle, which if you've ever had a beagle, those things are annoying as shit. What's up here? Can you come down here? No. Alright. So, let's take advantage of that. One more hit and we're dead, so we need to be very careful here. Nice. Still not enough to heal? Alright, that should do it. Still not enough? Dang. I think we want to go down here first. There's another one of you. Wait for you to spit. Actually, it makes sense that these things give that because they're the spitting kind. Remember the first guys we saw were also spitters. More flint. Does that mean we're going to be cooking soon? We're back up to 5. Okay. Could go left or we could go up. This is telling us it wants us to go to the right. Let's go to the right. I think that might be a shrine. Yes. Good game design. Okay. We want to mix up a batch of this. Let's eat something. Okay. Heals blight and temporarily boosts resistance. Heals poison. Alright, so... Crap, I didn't want to do that. Now I gotta refill it. Interesting that all these shrines here are kind of at dead ends so far. Guess who's back? Back again. Katie's back. Please be dead. Alright, so there's nothing down there. Wait for you. Okay, we're learning. We're doing a grow. Little hit and run never hurt anybody. Except them. I guess that's probably the only way we could have taken him out. More swans. Oh, another one of you. We don't have a bow. Does that mean we have to use the doggo to get you? If I go back to the shrine, will it respawn? Oh, you're just trapped in the corner, I see. Another chunk of Primal Glyph. That's 2 of those. We still haven't found what they're used for. Actually, since we came all this way, may as well check. Springtime, the only thing time. A ring-a-ding time, let's go. Moon and a star. So that moon looks like the thing that's on our sigil here. You can see the above our rune in the center there, there's a little moon symbol as well. I'm wondering if it's highly suggestive that there are different aspects to this. So you have the flower side, but then you also have specifically the moon petal. So far we haven't seen a duplicate of any of them. I'm wondering if some are for the sun and some are for the moon. Okay, we can go back down there. Still don't quite have enough money. There's another one of these doors. And this sort of blue, bronze, and greenish statues here. I'm very curious to know what these are. I guess the only way to go so far... Oh. That idiot. What is he thinking? Running off alone like that. If he gets himself killed... Don't fret, my lady. We'll catch up with him eventually. In the meantime, let us head towards shelter. Yes, I think... Wait, who is that? Huh? What? It's just a girl? Not just a girl. A runist. She is clearly not affected by the blight, my lady. You're right, Isuza. You there. The sunken kingdom of Ethos isn't a place just anyone can find. Who are you? Huh? A fellow adept of the blade, are you? So, you're the one who has been sent to kill me? Kill you? What are you talking about? You took out your sword first. I'm just looking for my twin sister. I don't know what your whole deal is. Twin? You have a twin? Her name is Lily of Emerald. She has red hair like mine. Why? Have you seen her? Lily of Emerald? It could be a ruse, my lady. Hey, what gives? I'm telling you the truth. No, she's not lying. Her sword stance is all wrong. A true assassin would not be so lacking. You wouldn't say that if Ronald of the Opinion were here. We travel with an abundance of caution. I apologize for our rashness. Yeah, that was pretty rude. Not as rude as Ceci, but still. Who are you, anyway? I am You may call me Selena. I am a pilgrim on the Emerald Path, visiting every shrine dedicated to the first emerald, Saint Sumia. Were you and your emerald sister on the pilgrimage as well? No, I'm just trying to follow the Yellow Brick Road to get to the Emerald City and, you know, make my way back to Kansas. Anyway, I'm Illyia of Moonstone. No, we weren't doing anything like that. I don't even know how I got here, except for the whole incident on the airship that dropped me in from the sky. Well, if you were trying to find your way into the Citadel, you're out of luck. It's been completely sealed off. Citadel? What Citadel? Seat of the Athosian Kingdom and the Forever King. You really do have no idea where you are, do you? Well, runist or not, it isn't safe for somebody like you to wander these ruins alone. Come, we seek shelter at the center of the island. My lady, we don't have time for... No thanks, I can handle myself. I need to keep looking for my sister. Oh, I see. Well, have it your way then. Now, if that is all, please back away, Illyia of Moonstone, and allow us to pass. What do you mean? I made it quite clear. Please move aside a safe distance, and do not test me. Man, what's up with them? Ah. The time stop rune again. Alright, so that's clearly going to be on to deeper into the lair, so I think before we do that, we should go back and try and get the Queen's Key and see what that opens up. But yeah, so that's Selena. The PR, I assume, stands for Princess. Oh man, this is gonna be a long way back. Probably should get another doggo rune. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. You kicked my dog. Alright. Well, I guess we'll get that for now. Oh boy. Having to go up through the poison. I don't know whether to cut this out because this is a new area. I'm sure a lot of you will want to see this, but I'm sure you also don't want to see this tedious climb. Okay. Let's use this. That's what we have it for. Alright, what am I doing? This is easy. Just kick their asses, and then I don't have to worry about it. Come on. Aw. That didn't work. That did, though. Let's see. Go up. Did we go down this way? Yes. Go down this way again. There we go. A doggo that I wanted. Come here, little doggy. Oh yeah, so I was talking about my German Shepherd Beagle hybrid. We have a big yard with a fence around it, but he would always manage to leap over it. And you would get into the neighbor's yard. He could run fast though. Like we have a park with a baseball diamond near us. Oh, I want that actually. Nice. Now we have the whip again. So hopefully we'll be able to do some more cool tricks with that. Go up. I gotta keep an eye out for those things. Alright, so you know what I'll do is... You saw me get over here, so... I think we'll call it there. It's been about 50 minutes, not quite an hour. But rather than watch you sit there and have me backtrack through the entire thing, I'll just meet you when we get back to Lithice. Of course, now I also have to grind up some more money, too. Which, I'll do that off camera, I'll go get the Queen's Key, and then we can watch progress together. But if you like that video, make sure to give it a like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think about Pokemon and dogs and all the stuff that we talked about here. Make sure to check out the playlist that's appearing on your screen now. And until then, I will see you in the next episode, which may or may not be the final one. We'll see. Alright, take care.